But why does he always wear black? The people asked again as they saw Ndubisi passing by. Ndubisi, a rich young man, was loved by everyone. He was the pride of the village. He built schools for children, brought electricity to homes, and gave food to the poor during festivals. Whenever someone was in trouble, Ndubisi was the first to help. The people respected him. The mothers especially pushed their daughters towards him. Marry Ndubisi, they told their girls. Your life will be sweet. He is not only rich, he is kind. And Ndubisi, tall and handsome in his fine black clothes, walked proudly among them. He smiled. He gave gifts, but never once did he wear another color. Not white, not blue, not red, only black. Still, no one dared question him. His wealth blinded the people, and so mothers pushed their daughters towards him. Many young women dreamed of becoming his wife. They wore their best clothes whenever they knew Ndubisi would pass. Some even cooked food and carried gifts to his compound just to catch his attention. But Ndubisi ignored them all. He accepted their greetings politely, but his eyes never lingered on them. Then came Ugo. Ugo was not the richest, nor the most dressed in the village. She was simple, yet her laughter was bright, and her heart was kind. She was never shy to speak her mind. When she met Ndubisi, she greeted him with the same respect she gave everyone, not like other girls who bowed and giggled before him. Ndubisi noticed her. At first, he watched her from a distance. How she helped her mother in the market, how she played with the younger children, and how she never begged or chased after him. Unlike the other girls, Ugo did not even try to impress him. And that was what drew him in. Out of all the women, Ndubisi only had eyes for Ugo. He began to visit her mother's house, bringing gifts of yam and oil. He offered to pay her younger brother's school fees. Slowly, Ugo became close to him. It took a while after she became close to Ndubisi to become his girlfriend. Some people called her lucky. Mothers told their daughters, see how Ugo is favored. Ndubisi chose her. Her future is bright. At first, Ugo admired him too. She loved how everyone respected him. She loved the gifts he gave her. The love, the comfort of being with the richest man in the land. But soon, something began to bother her. Why only black? Why never another color? One day she begged him to attend her cousin's wedding with her. The color of the day was royal blue. Please, Ndubisi, she said with a smile. Wear blue with me. Everyone will admire us. You will look handsome and we will match like true lovers. But Ndubisi's face grew cold. His smile faded. He shook his head. No, I only wear black. I will not wear any other color. Ugo was shocked. She thought maybe he was joking, but the sharpness in his eyes told her he was serious. She asked him again and again. He refused. Why? She demanded. Why must he always be black? Ndubisi turned away. Don't ask me that question again, he said quietly but firmly. Ugo kept quiet, but in her heart, she knew something was wrong. Nobody in the world could love only one color that much, not without a reason. Her curiosity grew stronger, and when Ndubisi continued to refuse to wear any other color, her suspicion became unbearable. One night, after Ndubisi ate his evening meal, Ugo served him a special drink. It was harmless, but strong enough to make him sleep deeply. When she saw he was fast asleep, she quietly pulled off his black clothes. For the first time, she dressed him in a white outfit, but the next morning changed everything. Ndubisi opened his eyes, yawned and stretched. Then he looked down at himself and froze. He was in white. His face turned pale. His hands trembled and his lips shook. Then, like a storm, disaster began to fall. The first message on his phone was a cancelled deal. His business partners sent angry words, refusing to work with him anymore. Not long after that, a messenger rushed into the compound. His farmland had caught fire during the night. Before Ndubisi could even stand, another messenger arrived. shouting that his company building in the city had collapsed. In one single morning, everything began to fall apart. As Ndubisi sat in shock, holding his head in his hands, memories came flooding back. He has not always been rich, oh. Long ago, Ndubisi was a poor orphan in a faraway village. His parents had when he was young, leaving him with nothing. He slept in broken huts, ate scraps from neighbors, and wore torn clothes. Every day, people mocked him. Ndubisi the beggar boy. Ooh! They called him. He worked on farms for tiny coins, but no matter how hard he tried, hunger never left his stomach. One night, tired of suffering, Ndubisi wandered into the forest crying. He shouted to the sky, "Why me? Why was I born only to suffer? Why can't I be rich like others?" That was when he met the old man, the herbalist. The man's hair was white, his eyes sharp, and his walking stick tall. He looked at Ndubisi and said, "Boy, I have heard your cry. Do you truly want to be rich? Do you truly want people to bow before you?" Ndubisi wiped his tears and nodded quietly. "Yes, Baba, I want to be rich. I don't want to suffer again." The herbalist smiled, but it was not a warm smile. It was a smile that carried mystery. "I can make you rich. I can give you more than you ever dreamt of. But everything has a price." Ndubisi's heart pounded. "What price, Baba? Tell me, I am ready." The herbalist pointed at him. "The sacrifice is yourself. You will live with riches, but you must never wear any color except black. Black will be your cover. Black will hide you. The day you wear another color, your riches will vanish and your suffering will return." Ndubisi trembled, but his hunger was stronger than his fears. He agreed. From that night, everything changed. His farm grew quickly. His businesses expanded. Wealth poured into his hands. People began to respect him. But the warning of the herbalist never left his mind. The day you wear another color of clothes, all will be lost. That was the secret Ndubisi had carried for years. That was why he always wore black. Now, he sat in his mansion, dressed in white, watching his empire crumble before his eyes. He realized the curse had finally caught up with him. Ugo watched in silence as everything began to fall apart. She had not expected this. She thought he only had a strange habit, but now she understood. It was more than a habit. It was a curse. When Ndubisi told her the truth about his past, about the herbalist, and about the sacrifice he made, Ugo's heart grew cold. She had admired him. She had loved him, but she realized his wealth was built on darkness. "I only wanted a good life with you," Ndubisi said, his eyes full of tears. "I didn't want to suffer again." But Ugo shook her head. "Ndubisi, you traded your freedom for wealth. You allowed greed to control you, and now you have lost everything." By evening, the once powerful man was left with nothing. His farmland was gone, his business destroyed, and his riches vanished. Villagers who once praised him now kept their distance. They whispered, "So that is why he always wore black." Ah, what a life! Ugo quietly packed her things and left him. She could not stay with a man whose life was built on such secrets. From that day, Ndubisi returned to the same suffering he once knew. His big house grew empty. His clothes, though still black, could no longer hide his shame. The man who was once admired by all became a warning to the village. Wealth without truth will always end in sorrow. This is the end of our story.